Hi there, fellow coaches. Thank you very much for being here today. We are moving on to chapter 2 of week 1. In chapter 1 we talked about where are you now, what skills do you have now, what abilities do you have now, what results are you getting now, what are your life experiences that have brought you to that place in your life right now, and so we can get a really good overview of where you are right now and what has got you here. Now in chapter 2 we're going to start looking at where you want to go and what are you going to have to do to be able to get there. And in this chapter there are some really cool resources that I've managed to source for you so that you can benefit from the experience, the skills, the knowledge, the wisdom of some of the very best in the game. And there's a video here from Sir Alex Ferguson, who visited the London Business School. It's about an hour long, and in that you will learn the secrets to his success, some of the secrets to his success, and why he was so successful over a 25-year period. You know, when you have an opportunity to tap into that type of knowledge, that type of success, it gives you an idea of what it's going to take to be successful over a period of time. Anyone can be successful once, but can you be successful over a sustained period of time? Can you build team after team after team, player after player after player, as players move on and you get new players? How do you create the culture, the environment, the discipline, the desire, the drive, the passion to continue to be successful? And in that video, Sir Alex Ferguson talks about some of the things that he did at Manchester United to create that culture, create that environment where success wasn't just possible, it was probable. It was likely to happen as opposed to it could happen. So watch that video and see what you can glean from it for your own coaching, for your own development. There are some other resources in here that will help you to be able to define what your goals are. What is it that you're trying to achieve as a coach? How far do you want to go in the game? You know, you might well be a volunteer coach right now, and perhaps that's all you ever want to be, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, the whole grassroots soccer exists and thrives through volunteer coaches. I started as a volunteer coach myself, so I know exactly how important it is to have volunteer coaches. Without them, there is no grassroots soccer. And you know, maybe that's all you ever want to be. However, don't you want to be the best volunteer coach you can be? Don't you want to have the skills and the abilities, the knowledge, the understanding to be the very best volunteer coach you can be? So even if you just want to be a volunteer coach, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and you will learn through this process what skills, what tools, what abilities you will need to add to become exceptional as a volunteer coach. Perhaps you want to be a high school coach, or maybe you want to be a competitive club coach, or maybe you want to be a college coach. Maybe you want to go even further than that. I don't know. I don't want to put limitations on you. So, you know, whatever it is you want, the questionnaire within this section is going to help you to be able to discover what it is you want from your coaching career. And you know, I don't know how old you are, I don't know how long you're going to be a coach, so I want you to be able to really think about that and decide, okay, this is what I want from my coaching career, this is what I desire, and this is what I'm going to strive to achieve. So that you've got the questionnaire in there as well. There's a video by a chap called Jim Rohn, who is a very successful coach, and he talks to you about figuring out what goals will inspire you, will lead you to achieve them. That video's in here. It's about I think it's about 20 minutes long. So yeah, you can watch that and get some inspiration from that before you fill the questionnaire in if you want. There's a resource in here that talks to Claudio Ranieri about the 10 traits as a successful coach of a Premier League winning coach that he has adopted to allow him to have that success. And the final resource in here talks about professionality. So even if we are working in the amateur game and at the youth level, that doesn't mean that we can't act and behave as professionals and feel like professionals even if we're not. So those are there's 6 resources in here for you to be able to figure out what you want to do with your coaching career, where you want to go next, how you're going to develop your coaching skills to get there. As always, make sure that you do the exercises and the workbooks that are in here before you move on to the next section. And when you're done, it is my sincere hope that you will have a really clear understanding of where you want to go as a coach and what you're going to need to do to get there. As always, any questions or any feedback, please send it my way. I'd love to hear from you. But in the meantime, good luck with the 6 resources that are in this chapter, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.